Those were part of opening statements just hours ago. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here at 5 o'clock. I'm Randy Meyer.
And I'm Amy Hawker. The first day of testimony in the Derek Chauvin trial now in the books. We have a lot to cover.
We start with team coverage tonight. Paul Bloom and what went on inside that courtroom on this day one. Paul?
Randy and Amy, time to catch your breath after an intense first day of this historic trial here in Minnesota. Of course, the murder trial, Derek Chauvin. Fate hanging in the balance. 12 jurors eventually will deliberate his fate on 3 counts: second-degree, third-degree murder, and a count of manslaughter. Opening statements getting underway this morning. The prosecution wasting little time going to their absolute key piece of evidence, that video shot by a bystander in the moment, played in its entirety for this jury without comment during opening arguments. Of course, worth pointing out here, for some of these jurors, the first time they would have seen that witness video at street level from start to finish. The video that sent ripples across the globe on the issues of racial justice, fairness, and equality under the law. Prosecutors pointing out Derek Chauvin's knee was pinned to George Floyd's neck for 9 minutes and 29 seconds, longer than that symbolic 8 minutes 46 that so many had held on to in the last 10 months. Jerry Blackwell telling jurors there is only one verdict here, and that is guilty.
You will see that he does not let up and that he does not get up. Even when Mr. Floyd does not even have a pulse, it continues on. It continues on, ladies and gentlemen, even after the ambulance arrives on the scene. The ambulance is there, and you'll be able to see for yourself what Mr. Chauvin is doing when the ambulance is there. You can compare, you'll be able to compare how he looks in this photograph to how he looked in the first 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Same position, doesn't let up, and you'll see he doesn't get up.
The first thing that Officer Chauvin sees is Officers King and Lane struggling with Mr. Floyd. Mr. Chauvin asked the officers, is he under arrest? Yes. And then Officer Chauvin began to assist them in their efforts to get him into the squad car. You will see.
Paul, the state's first witness of that trial was a 911 dispatcher. From the prosecution's perspective, what made her testimony so critical?
Well, and this was interesting, right? Who was going to be the first witness out of the chute in this case being monitored really the world over? And we got the 911 dispatcher who helped not only dispatch officers to the scene at Cup Foods last Memorial Day, but she also was watching some of the images play out on a surveillance camera video monitor set up inside the dispatch center. And Randy, she was so concerned about what she was seeing, she actually called the on-duty police sergeant to alert him what was going on.
We don't get these videos often, or video at all, unless it's looking at the bridge or just looking at people walking. We very rarely get incidents where police are actively on a scene, and they had changed. They had come from the back of the squad to the ground, and my instincts were telling me that something's wrong. Something is not right.
Something not right. Powerful words that rang, hung in the courtroom for this jury to listen into. At the end of the day, another compelling witness, Donald Williams, the MMA fighter, seen yelling at the cops to get off Floyd to check for a pulse. He was in the middle of his direct examination when the internet was cut out from the courtroom, so Judge Cahill recessed for the day. Donald Williams back up on the witness stand when this trial resumes here at the Hennepin County Government Center tomorrow morning at 9:30. We're live downtown Minneapolis. Paul Bloom, Fox 9.